Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We of course have another fun build challenge today. This is another pretty well-known one, and once again I got some suggestions from you guys to do it. We're going to be doing every room is a different pack in The Sims 4. If you can see, I'm still at the world screen right now, because the first pack that we choose will determine the world we play in and the exterior of the house. Basically for this challenge we are going to be using James Turner's random pack generator, and we'll be randomizing one for every single room. However, I am not using kits today because they're just so small, and I really want to try to use only the pack and maybe some base game if we need to make it functional. Alright, let's go ahead and see what world we're going to be using and what pack is going to be used for our exterior. I'm really hoping that we get an expansion pack. That would be so helpful for us. For rent! Okay, you know what? This is actually fun. I don't think I've ever built in the for rent world, and I like hardly use that style, so this is gonna be fun. Okay, let's go and head into the world of Tomarang. What lot size should we do? I'm thinking maybe the 30 by 20. Wow, you guys, this is a beautiful lot. I can't believe that I've never built in this world. Okay, I'm just gonna start off with a simple shell, and I definitely want the platform to be a little high because I know that for rent comes with these like stilt foundations. I really want to use one of these like roof decals, but I like have no idea how to use them. You can't even place them naturally, like I alt place that, but we'll just go with that for now. I really like having that little balcony. Ooh, what if we try this green fence? We can do like a dark wood and green combo. I think that would be really cute. They even have this super pretty roof trim. I'm having so much fun with this. I never ever build in this style. Maybe we could do something like this. This feels really weird using different columns. I always use the same columns. Ooh, okay, I think that I got these pieces to work. Now like the whole design is showing. Those are some steep stairs. Do we not have a matching railing? Am I going crazy? Like this is the same fence, but it doesn't have a green swatch. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Okay, well, I guess they're just not gonna have any stair railing. I can't believe they did that. Okay, there's a green door, but it's not really the same swatch. But maybe it's for the best that we don't use it because I don't know what we're gonna get for the inside, and a green door might cause us some issues. Okay, so I think I've got the floor plan all laid out. This little entryway leads to this living room area, and I think I want this to be some sort of skill room, so the pack will really decide what the room's gonna be. Because if we get like get to work, it could be a science lair or something. But if we get like spa day, it can be a yoga room. And then we'll have a small little kitchen back here with a dining room next to it, a downstairs bathroom, the main bedroom, an ensuite, and then a kids room, teens room, whatever it'll be. I love how Frant has some like fancy cool windows. This is turning out so cool. I should probably save before I lose all of this progress. I think I should probably just try and do some landscaping now. It says that there's nothing in for rent. I'm going to try debug. Okay, yeah, there are some trees hidden in debug for rent. Ooh, this one's pretty. You could even get some of the colorful ones. You can really try to make it blend into the environment. I love all these debug items from For Rent. I'm honestly so happy that we spun this pack. Oh my god. Okay, I just placed this and I literally can't click on it. There's no way for me to pick it up again. But I wanted to use it anyway, I guess. It's kind of cool, like maybe they have their own food stand and they just sell their stuff to whoever walks by. Okay, I spent way too long on this landscaping, but it was worth it because this is so cool. It's definitely a lot, you know, there's a lot of colors and plants going on. This is like one of my favorite exteriors I've ever done, to be honest. I'm just adding a few finishing touches, and I kind of want to add some activities. Yeah, definitely like this spirit house. I think that's a really cool object too. Let's just put like an AC unit on the back of the bathroom right there, just so it's kind of hidden and out of the way. We should for sure make that a kids room because I forgot they have like hopscotch and the marbles game. Look how cute that tiger one is. I think I'm gonna go with that. How can you not? Ooh, what about the toxic mushroom gnome? That has to make an appearance somewhere. I think it's so creepy looking. Ooh, okay, so the pack comes with a grill. That'd be so cute having a little barbecue on your balcony just looking into the city. There we go. That is so cute with a little sugarcane juice tray. And for our very last item, of course, we have to add in the welcome mat. And there we go. There is our beautiful exterior for the For Rent pack. I just think that it's so pretty. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and move on. We are going to be doing our living room area. I'm really hoping that we get a good one, preferably one with a TV, but at least some couches. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and remove For Rent from the list. I don't really want any duplicates. I want as much of a variety as we can have. Okay, here we go. Let's just go ahead and see what we get. I'm really nervous. Horse Ranch? Oh my gosh. I don't know why it like lagged a little. That is so lucky. What is our luck getting 2 expansion packs in a row? But hey, I don't mind. That is a really good one for the living room. We're filtering by Horse Ranch now. now. I'll try to keep with the dark wood theme. One thing that's really gonna annoy me is the different floors in every room. Okay, so there's no like wallpapers. They're just all wood swatches. But that's okay. Maybe we can go with the green since we already had that as an accent color. And maybe we could do like a pop wall with some stone. I don't think that really matches our for rent vibe, but that's okay. We're switching it up now. Oh, we can even get the fireplace that like matches the stone wall. I think that's kind of cool. We have our nice pretty leather sofas. I don't think I want to go like too ranchy, you know, with like the cow print and stuff. I usually like the horse ranch rug, but I feel like these swatches aren't really matching. I think maybe that one matches the best. I don't really know though. You know what's weird is they don't have like a matching wood swatch to this end table. I mean, I feel like that's the closest, but it kind of looks gross. Although I'd like to think that we're lucky for getting another expansion pack, especially a good one. It's definitely completely like different vibes going on. It's like someone's living in Tomarang but has dreams of becoming a rancher. This looks so silly putting these curtains on this type of window. Maybe we could add these little nectar racks, like just like that. That's cool. We could even hang up some trophies. So these don't exactly fit our windows. It looks like we might have to go curtainless in the living room, but I feel like that's okay. I mean, it's a nice view anyway. Okay, well, after going through about every item, I think I'm about done. Actually, first I should add this scary cow plant skull. That's definitely pretty freaky. Okay, well, here's the little tour. This is how it looks when you walk in. Then we go right through here, and here's the living room. We got some little nectar storage blocks and this cute little seating area. Now that we're done with the living room, I think I'm going to move on to this skill room right here. Whatever skill this is going to be, I don't know, so let's go figure that out. Okay, just like last time, we're getting rid of Horse Ranch. This one's going to be a fun one. I think kind of regardless of what we get, I think it's going to be good. Oh, okay, I take that back, actually. Wow, that is probably the only one that would have been a bad choice. Okay, well, perfect patio stuff for our skill room. Clearly, I wasn't expecting that. So there's obviously not any flooring with patio stuff, I believe. Yeah, no flooring, no wallpapers, so I'm just going to use base game. So this is one of the earlier stuff packs, clearly lacking in a lot of areas. The only thing that I can think of is like making this an indoor jacuzzi spot. Because I mean, I guess we don't really have a backyard, so maybe it makes sense. Oh, that's huge. That actually takes up the entire room. Okay, all done. Just kidding, but like seriously, what else do we even do? Let's just get this little tree in here, I guess. And to think that this was all going so well. Ooh, how about some of these little floor stars? I don't think I've ever even used these. Like, I didn't even know these existed. Ooh, at least this has like a gold swatch. It honestly kind of matches our window like perfectly. I guess since we have a literal hot tub in here, I probably shouldn't have wood flooring. And don't worry, I'll still use our base game only. Ooh, we could do like this rock wall. It's almost like it's a spa. I wish that we could use the one that we used in the living room because now we just have two different stones. But honestly, that kind of ties it together. Now it just seems like a sauna room. I wonder if I can raise this up onto the hot tub, like kind of on this little ledge right here. We can even put a little mini one right next to it. And yeah, I don't really know what else we can add. None of this stuff fits. Oh, you know what I could have done? I actually could have just made this a bar. That probably would have made more sense. There's even counters and bar stools. But no, of course, I decided to make it into an indoor spa. Whatever, honestly, it's more fun that way. So here is our little indoor spa. Let's move on into the kitchen. Okay, let me just go ahead and get that off the list. We don't want any more of that. Okay, there's a chance that we may not even get like counters, a fridge. We will use base game for that, but hopefully we get a pack that has them already. That would be nice. But let's see. Backyard stuff. Okay. Okay, I sense a theme, you know, patio stuff, backyard stuff. Oh god. Okay, well, looks like we're using base game for the kitchen appliances. I don't actually know how we're gonna add this in. That comes with like a slip and slide. We really started off so strong too, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know where we got lost. At what point did we just give in? Did we just give in and use the grass floor? No, I can't do that. I'm honestly just gonna put some down for now, but I'll probably end up changing them because I don't know what colors backyard stuff has. I know it has a lot of bright ones. First, I'm honestly just gonna start by putting the actual kitchen stuff in. Of course, only base game though, but it's okay. We're saved by the new counters. Okay, I'm probably gonna be changing swatches. I just wanted to put in the base. Okay, so we do have some lemonade. We even have some lemons. There's a lot of like dining tables. We honestly could use this for the dining room, but we didn't get it for the dining room, so I actually kind of like the red swatch on that. What if we just put like a bird feeder inside? Maybe they have a pet bird. That one kind of matches our color scheme. I am going to add in this table. I'm not going to put chairs or anything, but it's almost like an island, except a table and not counters. I mean, good thing, I guess there are a lot of kitchen items in here. We could put in a wind chime because yeah, there's no wind in here, but it's right next to the window. So maybe it just catches a breeze every once in a while. Probably not the best thing to put it right over the stove, but I'm sure it's okay. Wow, even the plant options are so hideous. I mean, they're fun and all, but like not for this. Look how much that stands out. We do have some lovely wall decorations. They really are just great, right? This is up there with one of the weirdest rooms I've ever made in this game, but I will be changing the tile and wallpaper. Like that really brings in the color. Yeah, there we go. Looks much better now. And since we don't have curtains, we can use these instead. It's actually kind of cute. Oh my gosh, I would totally do the yellow swatch. I don't know, should we do it? I wanted to use the other one because it matches the windows perfectly. But the yellow is a lot more fun. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for the yellow. I mean, at least it kind of matches the gold in the windows, I guess. Ooh, one last thing. I'm gonna put a little speaker in here. All right, so just to show you how different the vibes are from room to room, we come from this into this. It is kind of cute in a weird way. Like, I think we worked well with what we had. I don't know, it just kind of has like happy vibes in here. Anyway, now we are on to the dining room. Okay, I'm happily saying bye to backyard stuff. Okay, this one I'm not too worried about. Like, it's just a dining room. Tiny living, that's not too bad. I think that there's a dining table with that even. Honestly, tiny living's a really good pack. So we're back on the right track. Hopefully it stays that way. I literally cannot believe that tiny living and backyard stuff, they're both stuff packs. Like, tiny living has so much more content in it, and it also just looks like 10 times better. Okay, yeah, I didn't really think about how the dining table was going to be tiny, but it is in the name of the pack. Ooh, okay, we could follow through with the yellow. Oh, and there's even some kitchen clutter. Okay, that one's kind of fun. We have some pastels going in the house anyway. I'm learning that I actually really like using some of these packs. I mean, even the backyard and the patio stuff. I think those rooms still turn out pretty cute for what it's worth. Once again, I don't think that we have any curtains, so not my fault that this house has basically none. Well, this is like all the stuff we have, and I think that this is all that we can fit. So I think that we have to pretty much call it there. I honestly think this one turned out super cute too, and it makes sense next to our backyard stuff kitchen because they're both pretty colorful. We're on to the next room, which is actually our last room downstairs. It's the bathroom. All right, bye-bye tiny living. It was nice using you. We've got 3 stuff packs in a row. Hopefully we get an expansion pack this time because I need some bathroom stuff. Okay, let's spin for the bathroom. I'm really nervous about this because I don't want to use base game for the appliances. Seasons! Oh my gosh. Wait, I don't know if there's a toilet, but I think that there's a sink and a shower. Okay, this is good. Finally another expansion pack. No game packs though, so that's a little weird. Okay, so we could even have a bathtub. Okay, I'm actually gonna get rid of the AC unit. I don't really like it in this space. Oh, there is a toilet. Okay. Okay, well, I got our general layout. There aren't like a lot of colorful swatches, which kind of goes against everything that we were just doing. This kind of fits more the vibes with our living room, which was with Horse Ranch. Oh wait, we could take this time to add a thermostat in here. I feel like thermostats are really important in gameplay because the Sims will literally freeze if they get too cold. Oh, that mirror is just too big. I guess there like won't be a mirror in here then. Okay, this is turning out pretty cute so far. Ooh, a little spring banner. I don't know why it's so dark. Oh, it looks better on this wall. We can put it over above the toilet. Okay, what else do we have room for? Maybe the kid in this house is in like scouting, and so he has a little trophy on the sink. Okay, so there are curtains, but they just kind of fit weird in here. I mean, you can't really see through those windows anyway, so I think that it's fine. Okay, well, here is the bathroom. It's kind of interesting, a little different than I would normally make a bathroom. I think that it's pretty nice. I mean, we got lucky that we even had a shower and everything. But yeah, I think that we can move on to upstairs now. This is just a really small little stairway, so I didn't want to use a whole nother pack for it. So I just carried it through real quick, nothing special. But I think I'm gonna spin for this little kid's room next. Okay, no more seasons. I wonder if we'll get a game pack this time. All right, here we go. This one should be kind of easy just as long as we have a bed, I guess. Cottage living, oh my gosh. Not only does this fit with our horse ranch vibes, but it's also so cute. I don't know if it has a single bed actually. We can use this flooring, which is fairly similar to the horse ranch one. Oh my god, look how cute. Definitely one of my favorite wallpapers in this game. Yeah, it looks like we only have full bed swatches. I'm wondering if I should go into base game to get a single bed because I definitely want to have room for all the toys and just other furniture. Honestly, this bed looks like it's straight out of cottage living, so I think that works. You know what? I thought this pack came with a dollhouse, but I'm realizing now that that's horse ranch, not cottage living. That's okay though, we can still make it cute. I think that kids can cross stitch, so that could be a good object to add. I think that these are like the fair posters, so maybe they go to the Finchwick Fair and all those other cottage living ones. Are there curtains? There are, okay. I actually like these curtains too. Okay, that bothers me how it doesn't cover the top. There we go, okay. Just had to raise it up real quick. Okay, I had a pretty good idea. Since we don't have any toys, I just went ahead and made like a little tea set. I think that's super cute. Ooh, and even a picnic basket, like a fake little picnic. Okay, and that's gonna wrap it up for the cottage living kids bedroom. Seriously, look how cute this is. I love the little tea party picnic, and this is really just a cozy room. So far, even when we've been unlucky, I think we've been able to make it work. But let's not jinx ourselves because we still have 2 more rooms. I think the next one we're gonna do is the main bedroom. All right, bye cottage living, you will be missed. For the main bedroom, what's it gonna be? Hopefully we have a bed this time. Island living, oh my gosh. Okay, well, that does have a bed for us to use, but that's also so different from the rest of the house. I guess it fits with the for rent pack though. Let's see what we can do with this. This is an interesting one. Okay, here we go. Wallpaper, we got some interesting options. Maybe just to make this easier, I'll just go with this plain wallpaper swatch. Okay, so we have 2 bed options. Ignore this one is custom content. The only thing I don't like about Island Living is the wood swatches. Like, I don't like this orange. Maybe we can go with this one because it's mostly light wood except for that weird stripe. Okay, there's not really like a matching wood swatch. I guess this one is close enough. Ooh, okay, we could add in a ceiling fan. That's a little fun. I actually never used those. Okay, this rug is kind of cute, but it's small, so I'm actually just gonna put 2 of them. These ones don't overlap much, so you can't really tell that it's 2. So you know what? The parent actually does like this tropical style. They like living in Tomarang, but the kid wants to be like a rancher. So since they have to live in Tomarang, they maybe let the kid decorate the house a little ranchy so then they could feel like a rancher away from the ranch world. I don't know any parents who would let their kid decorate pretty much the entire house, but I guess this kid's parents must really like them. I know that this dresser is a different wood tone, but they don't have a matching swatch, and I don't like the other dresser, so... Oh, and I forgot that Island Living has these debug pictures. These are really pretty, so I'm definitely adding these in. No, there isn't a mirror in this one. That's okay, I guess we can just put more of these pictures up. Some sunscreen. If you watched my last video on the Every Room's a Different Budget, you know this was one of our best friends, along with the paw prints from Cats and Dogs. Ooh, maybe the parents can't even leave yet. Like, even if they wanted to move to the ranch world, maybe they can't even leave because one of them's a lifeguard. I just realized that I forgot a trash can in the kitchen, so I'm just going to put one in real quick. Just a small little detour, sorry. There's not many other clutter items that I can fit in here. Okay, well, here we are. Oh, I feel like that ceiling fan hangs really low. Here's the Island Living bedroom. I think that it's pretty nice. Very tropical. Doesn't really match the rest of our house, but hey, we came up with a story for why. But yeah, last but not least, we have our bathroom. It's a very big bathroom, by the way, but I thought that would be fun because depending on what we get, there might be some cool items that we could add. Okay, bye Island Living, which kind of sucks because that does have a lot of bathroom stuff. Still haven't gotten any game packs. I wonder if this will be the lucky roll. Well, I don't think that would actually be lucky to get a game pack. Okay, this one scares me quite a bit, hoping that we get some good stuff for this big room. Wait. Okay, mixed feelings about this one. Eco Lifestyle in itself is a good pack and honestly matches Island Living pretty well. I think they have similar wood swatches. But the real question is, does Eco Lifestyle have bathroom stuff? And the answer is kind of. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I mean, it has a bath, it has a toilet and a sink. Are they cute? No, at least in my opinion. For the flooring, this one kind of looks like a tile. I think that it's wood, but it kind of looks like a tile just because of the way it's shaped. And then there is some some good wallpaper that we can use. I still can't believe that we didn't get any game packs. Really, like a lot of expansion packs and just some 2 silly little stuff packs. I would say that we got fairly lucky. I definitely want to try this challenge again, but with tiny homes instead. This toilet is very interesting. I want to know who came up with that design. Let's see, what do we have to fill in the empty space? Wow, this is a very big piece of art that literally covers almost the entire wall. I will say they have some pretty cool art pieces in this pack. This is really cute. We could totally use this divider. I think we might have to size this down then. But yeah, not only does it make sense, but it's also super cute because I love that there's like plants hanging down it. I just kind of cluttered it up a bit. I wonder if we have any curtains because I feel like we kind of need those. We got some big windows in here. Oh yeah, we do. I actually always use these ones. I just don't know if they're a little big in here. Yeah, it kind of covers up a lot of our artwork, but unfortunately I feel like the curtains are pretty mandatory in this room. And yeah, I'd say that we're about done. I never fill up my bathroom so much. Usually it's just the sink, the shower, the toilet, and we're good. Like you turn this corner over here, you have the nice mirror and this little nook for your bathtub. That is so nice. But yeah, there we go. That is actually the entire build. Still in love with the outside. And to be honest, I don't hate the inside either, even though we have some weird things going on. But for some reason, I just feel like it still makes sense. And it seems like a really interesting build to try and actually play in with like a family. Honestly, super cute. I think that we did a fairly good job. I would love to try this challenge with tiny homes, so I'll probably be doing that soon too. So stay tuned because I have a lot of ideas coming for you guys. Thank you so much for watching again. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We do a lot of fun build challenges, so hang around if you want to see some more. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!